Rob, today the Port Authority is meeting at having a public meeting today at 1 o'clock. You guys
2 o'clock now, but yeah.
bumped out to 2 o'clock. Hopefully not 3. But what are they supposed to be? Why are you guys out here today? What are they supposed to be talking about at their public meeting?
So if people remember, Pat Foy wrote a letter to all the airlines saying that they should raise wages to $10.10 an hour and then find a pathway to get to health care and living wages. What's going to happen today is the port's now going to give Pat Foy and the Port Authority the official authority to impose wage standards, starting with the 10.10, and then hopefully from there they'll make a plan, and we want to advocate that they need to make a plan to finish the job and get to health care, living wages, and comparable wages to the rest of the Port Authority workers.
So, Rob, because there have been some reports since Pat Foy issued his directive a couple months ago already that some of the workers are saying that many workers actually are saying that they haven't seen a wage increase. So starting from today, after he makes his announcement, they'll need to comply. Is that what you hope will happen?
Yeah, this is my understanding, is that while some of the airlines have said yes, they'll give a wage increase, and some have, Delta has, American has in some places. Others, like United, have refused. And what this will now do is give Pat Foy the official authority to mandate wage increases across the boards at the airport. And that's what we believe is going to come out of this. And then what we're also calling on the port to do is make sure they finish the promise, which was a 3 to 5 year plan to get family health care, to get living wages that are comparable to other Port Authority workers, and not just end it at the 10.10. That now that he has the authority, that he should exercise it immediately to get people 10.10 an hour, but then also finish the plan to have a living wage in health care. For all the airport workers that are subcontracted at the port.
Rob, one last question. On a lighter note, of course. Have you seen David Sampson?
I have not.
I think that's a $60,000 question right now. I don't think anybody's seen him since he resigned.
Yeah, I think we're focused on making sure these guys get their raise, and also that the Port Authority doesn't end it here, but finishes the promise of that letter, which was living wages, not just the 10.10, which is great, from 8. But we really need living wages here. We need health care. Port direct contracted workers make living wages. We want something comparable, fair, just as fair for these workers, subcontracted workers who do the same job.
Hey, Rob, thanks again for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
David, your full name?
David Harrison.
David, where do you work?
I work at Terminal 1, JFK, for Allstate Maintenance.
How long you been doing that?
For about 6 years now.
6 years? So it was back in the earlier part of the year, right, when the Port Authority, led by Patrick Foy, he issued an order calling for the major airlines in the region's 3 main airports to bump up airport workers immediately their wages by $1 an hour. Have you seen that wage increase yet?
No, I haven't received any type of wage increase at all.
You haven't seen an increase at all?
No, none whatsoever.
And your employer again is who?
Allstate Maintenance.
So what have you gone to them and said, listen, I'm supposed to get $1 an hour increase. I haven't seen it yet. What have they said? Have you said that to them?
Yeah, we tried to do a delegation and give them the letter that Port Authority had given them to ask them why. They sort of not refused, but blocked us out from actually giving them the letter by having security block off the office. So we gave it to the terminal manager, but we haven't got any response from them as yet.
Have they threatened you with dismissal or firing or anything because you've been asking for this $1 an hour raise? Have they reacted in a negative way?
Not to me. I've seen in cases with other coworkers where they won't blatantly say that's the reason why, but of course we know the reason why the companies will react and retaliate to workers who unionize.
So, David, you were expecting by now, especially after Pat Foy, I mean, he's the executive director of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, after all. You were expecting then that this $1 an hour wage would have happened by now.
Yeah, I thought it would have already been in effect, but these contractors, I guess they're putting up a fight not to, and, we have to keep fighting in order to get that.
So today that you guys are here, you're having this press conference, and then at 1 o'clock the Port Authority is supposed to be releasing, I guess, their plan, their policy about as to how to increase you know, how the airlines and the contractors can increase wages and benefits. What do you hope to hear from them today?
I hope to hear nothing but positive things. That they demand the contractors and all the companies in the airport to actually give us this wage increase, to give us benefits, and to actually give us a union that will protect us.
One last thing, David. I guess you're feeling pretty frustrated, right? I mean, this whole process has been taking, I guess, longer than you think it should.
Yeah, it's been a whole year since we've been fighting, so I thought stuff would have been rolling by now, but it hasn't. And we need this as soon as possible. You know, it's not hard. It's not easy living off of. I only make $4.40 an hour. It's not easy living off of that because I'm a tip worker. And the longer this takes, the more it affects us as the workers.
David, thanks for your time.
No problem. Thank you.